Delusional paranoid fantasist Michael Manoel Chaves is back with another ridiculous rant, raging over his rejection by a fellow radical rage baiter who won't let Chaves attend Jam for Freedom. Not a festival for fruity preserves, but a little conspiracy karaoke festival for anti-vax loons. But why doesn't the organiser want such a supposedly well-known, at least among cranks and those who laugh at them, conspiracy theorist to attend? Well, let's hear from Chaves himself.
So you guys will notice that I haven't overly been promoting the Jam for Freedom Festival on my page. I just had a phone call from Campbell of Jam for Freedom telling me that Mad Mick and the Resistance are not welcome at the Jam for Freedom Festival because of my extreme views on Andrew Bridgen and threatening to kill Andrew Bridgen.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Okay, yeah, that'll get you off the guest list. But why would an anti-vax conspiracy theorist hate someone from the same fringe movement to that extent? I mean, it's not as though there are enough of these idiots still going around for them to want to split into more subgroups, is it? Let's take a closer look. No, I'd never heard of it either, so I thought I'd check out the website. And the first thing that hit me was the lineup. Right said Fred, the anti-vax idiots who can't do basic maths. David Icke's son, yes, David Icke, who believes in reptilian shapeshifters, and some other people I've never heard of. And then a little further down is some bullshit that really caught my attention. Our founder Campbell was arrested on February the 20th, 2021 for the crime of performing a free show in a park to aid with mental health. Scandalous if true, but it sounds suspiciously like when a frauditor claims to have been arrested simply for recording police, when in reality they were arrested for obstruction and resisting, doesn't it? Now let's cast our minds back to 2021. Here in the UK that February, we were in our third lockdown, and the rules, as annoying as they were, applied to everyone. As we can see from this Watford Advertiser article from the time, this protest during lockdown broke restrictions, and so he was forced to pay a fine. Put simply, he fucked around and found out. And I have absolutely no sympathy. I was massively inconvenienced by these lockdowns, so were most people I know, but we all got on with it because it was the right thing to do. And oh, what's this caption? That's a little chilly-esque, isn't it? Looks like someone's been enjoying the chilly tears. For those who don't know, Andrew Bridgen, the guy Chaves wants to shoot in the head, is a former British Member of Parliament who was expelled from the Conservative Party in 2023 for spreading anti-vaccine misinformation, including the claim that an Israeli cardiologist told him that COVID vaccines constitute the biggest crime against humanity since the Holocaust. Disgusting. Now, after his expulsion from the Tory party, he joined the Reclaim Party, the right-wing, anti-vax, anti-woke, anti-gender, climate crisis-denying conspiracy party run by delusional grifter Lawrence Fox. Yes, the same Lawrence Fox who got sacked from poor-quality misinformation platform disguised as a legitimate news channel, GB News, after asking, on air, what self-respecting man would climb into bed with her, referring to a journalist.
Yeah. Oh, fucking twat.
Yes, the same Lawrence Fox who was ordered to pay £180,000 in damages after falsely accusing two people on Twitter of being paedophiles simply because they called him racist. And yes, the same Lawrence Fox who seems to be struggling for roles these days. Bridgen resigned from the party in December. And just to give you an insight into the kind of man Bridgen is, in April 2022, he was found by a High Court judge to have lied under oath, having made false allegations of fraud against his own brother and their family business. And after losing the case and being ordered to pay £800,000 in legal costs, he claimed, "In actuality, I won the case, and my brother will be compelled by the court in due course to repay considerable sums of money back to the businesses." fucking delusional. He's also falsely accused the British Heart Foundation of covering up evidence of mRNA vaccines increasing inflammation of heart arteries. The charity, understandably, categorically deny his allegations, and he's provided absolutely no evidence whatsoever to support his allegations. He's falsely claimed that COVID originated at Fort Detrick, a US Army installation in Maryland, and he's implied that capital punishment is an appropriate response to vaccination programs.
The man is mentally ill. I've seen him eat a plastic pie.
But this is all in line with the delusional crap Chaves fell for. So did Chaves actually threaten to kill Bridgen, someone who seems to agree with everything he does? Yes. Yes, he did.
I'm fucking fuming. I'm so angry. I just want to get a fucking gun and shoot some cunt in the head. And you'll know which cunt I want to shoot in the head after this video. So now all of a sudden, the new messiah, fucking cunt Bridgen, right, has come out in his latest interview and he said that he's handed over a list of paedophiles within Parliament.
What's evil about that, though? If he's genuinely obtained a list of paedophiles in Parliament, I agree the best thing to do is to give it to the authorities and let them investigate. Remember, though, when people like Chaves do their own investigations, we end up with some knobhead spray painting pedo on a paediatrician's house because they can't fucking read.
Right? And everyone in the resistance, everyone who's been fighting this good fight, say, oh, he's on our side. Look, he's given a list to the police of all the paedophiles. Right, I could give you a list of paedophiles to the police. There's 630 of them.
Wow. So according to this man who lives in a caravan in the woods and can barely write his own name, he's conducted a thorough investigation of Parliament and has evidence that 630 of the 650 MPs in Parliament are paedophiles. Really? Because if we're going down the conspiracy route, that kind of baseless allegation sounds like a tactic to divert police attention away from the real paedophiles.
Right? It's that fucking simple. Right? But here's the thing, right? This is how controlled opposition works. And this is why people in the anti-vax movement are as thick as cunts.
What are you talking about, mate? You're one of them.
Right? Thicker than the fucking Jabberwockies, right? Because this cunt has just admitted on video, right, that he has been in possession, right, of the names of known paedophiles within Westminster for 15 fucking years almost. He's been an MP for 15 years, but only since he becomes the leader of the anti-vax movement, only since, all of a sudden he changed his mind, he saw the error of his ways, only now is he going to report all them paedophiles.
Wait a sec. So you genuinely think he was given a list of paedophiles the day he became an MP? Is it possible he only came into possession of this list recently? At that time, obviously. Or, and here's a wacky idea, is it possible that he, a known misinformation spreader and paranoid conspiracy twat, is talking absolute bollocks? What do you think, Chaves?
Fucking 100% proof, conclusive proof, that this cunt has just spent 15 years, if not a paedophile himself, as a fucking paedophile protector.
So there we have it. All British MPs are given a list of paedophiles on their first day as part of their onboarding into Parliament. Apparently. But when are you going to hand your list over, Chaves? Because by your own logic, if you don't hand it in right now, you're a paedophile protector yourself. Well, that's it for today. If you don't have a list of 630 pedos and you're not a pedo protector, make sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyone caught not clicking the button will have the word paediatrician spray painted on their front door. You've been warned. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers. Not a festival for fruity Not a festival for fruit... Not a festival for Not a festival for fruity... Fucking hell.